Hi. Okay, another video. What I thought I would talk about is about after recovery, as that is something a lot of people they worry about. They don't know how life will be once they're recovered, and it's scary. It's the unknown. So a lot of people struggle with the fear of what is after, what is recovered, what is healthy, how would life be. Um, and it's hard to answer that because I can't tell you how your life will be once you've recovered, as it's so different for everyone. Um, but something which I am quite open about is that, um, first off, recovery is worth it. It just is that. Um, but it's true recovery that's worth it, not half recovery, because then you're still sick, you're still struggling, you still have eating disorder thoughts in your head. So, but when you're truly recovered, then it's worth it because you have the skills, you know how to cope with whatever is coming your way in life, the ups and the downs. Um, but what I'm quite open about is that life isn't always easy. There are just because you recover doesn't mean that automatically it will be sunshine and rainbows, that life would be great. That was what I thought when I was recovering, and that was my goal. My goal was to have the perfect life, to think once I recover, everything will be awesome. I'll have that life I always wanted. Um, but for me, it didn't turn out that way when I recovered. Um, I found it very hard to make friends. I didn't like the school, or I couldn't make friends in the school I started, the new one. Um, so then I became very depressed. I became lonely. I did begin to abuse exercise, or I did too much of it because I had so much going on in my life. So I stopped listening to my body. So then I burnt out. I became depressed. Again, I felt very lonely, and that Christmas, the year that I recovered, I felt awful again because I thought, is this what recovery is? That I've just spent a whole year of my life really focusing on gaining weight, on recovering, and suddenly life wasn't the way I wanted it. But I didn't give up. I kept going, thinking things have to get better, or I will make them better. That was what I did. I made them better. So I found a group of friends who I really connected with. They're my friends now. Um, I found balance with exercise, and it became something I enjoyed once again. I kept learning to love my body, which now I do. And then as well, those like small fears or anxiety and things, and learning to step out of my comfort zone, which you still need to do. Um, After or all your life, you need to face your fears and step out of your comfort zone and do new things. Um, like your goal, happiness should always be your goal. Um, I mean, life it has its ups and downs. um, Things happen. You can't control life. Um, I always look up there when I'm thinking, or there. I look up when I think. Um, So wait, I'm just gonna look at the question of what I was asked. So many notifications. um, yeah, recovery. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes a long time. I mean, when I was declared healthy, 2012 autumn, I did feel mentally healthy and I was physically healthy. But since then, it's been 2.5 years. I've grown even healthier. I've grown stronger. I've grown happier. And then I've progressed in many different ways. I've done things I didn't think I would ever do back in 2012. Because I mean, I was freshly, or after spending so many years sick, um, it was hard to then be recovered. suddenly I didn't have to gain weight anymore. I had to get back into life. It is difficult going from that. Your only focus is weight gain, eating lots, resting. Um, I slowly began exercising again when I was a few kilo until my goal weight, which I think is a good idea if you do want to exercise, that you start when you're 2 or 3 kilo from your goal weight, because then you gradually increase or find what you enjoy. So it's not just that you go no exercise to suddenly 5 days a week, because that's not so good. It shocks your body too much. Um, what was I saying? Yeah, recovery. It's a progress. Even if you are declared healthy, you still continue to grow. You progress. You become stronger. You face your fears, and of course, loving your body, accepting your body. That's a process. You don't always feel happy in your body. You might have fat days or bad body image days. That's life. Everyone feels that way. But you learn to deal with it, and that's what recovery is. You become healthier mentally and physically, but also you have coping strategies, which is what a lot of people, normal people, don't even have. They don't know how to cope with stress or anxiety or their fears. So you could almost say that you become healthier than normal people, which is actually the case for a lot of people who recover and truly recover from their eating disorder. Yeah, they become healthier because they have these coping methods. They can cope with what is if there's bad times in their life, which is very important. Just gonna see what else the question said. And then after recovery, it's like I said in the beginning. I mean, recovery doesn't automatically mean that everything will be perfect, that life will be super, that you will be super happy. But that's something you work on. You work on being happy. You work on finding the things you enjoy, trying new things, meeting new people, trying new hobbies, stepping outside of your comfort zone. That's what makes you happy. That's what makes you progress. Yeah. I feel I'm losing what I'm saying, but after recovery, it's worth it. Recovery is worth it. But life is life. Things happen. There will be relationship problems. There'll be arguments with family or friends. Maybe economic problems. Things doesn't always go your way. You might not get that job you want, or things don't go as planned. You experience a lot of stress, and that's life. You can't avoid that, even if your past has been terrible. But as long as you stay positive, you think positive, you have good coping mechanisms, methods, that you can deal with life. You can deal with all those things. It's almost 9 minutes now, but also about balance. You want to find balance after you recover with all things. You going to school or going to work, if you enjoy exercise, having balance with that. With food, when you recover, you don't need to eat everything, but starving yourself isn't exactly your goal either. So it's finding balance with that, where trying to listen to your body, learn that it's okay to have a treat now and again when you want it. Some days you eat more, some days you eat less, and that's balance, that's moderation. It's very different for everybody, how much a person needs and that. So before this video gets too long, I hope it has helped a little, made you realize that recovery, it's tough. Life after recovery can be tough as well, but think positive in all stages of your life, because that is what you need. think positive. Get rid of the negative, get rid of the negative people in your life, get rid of the negative triggers, and focus on positive. That's how you live a happy life. So yeah.